Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. This is our homeschool tips. And so you're going to need a dry erase marker and a whiteboard or your window, mirror, the things we talked about last time. But what we're going to do today for learning is instead of writing, well yes, we are first going to write on the whiteboard, but how the kids are going to be learning is by erasing. So what I did was I took a cloth and I cut it into small pieces because we're going to have the kids hold them between their middle pointer and thumb like you would basically hold a pencil so that they can work on those muscles that work on those fine motor skills. So the kids don't know what they're doing yet. I want you to hold this. Can you come hold it? With these, you gotta use your middle finger too. Yep, like that. Can you erase the circle by going around it? Good job. Nice. Okay, and now, hold on. Wait a minute. Look at it. Okay, and now so you can do shapes, they can erase shapes, or you can do letters, but have them erase the letters in the order that you would write the letter. So first I want you to erase this line from here down to there. Just do that one. Oh, you gotta put your thing on it. Ready? There we go. Now what would be the next line that you would write? Good job. Good job. So when they do letters and they erase them in the way that you write them, it gives them confidence because they're not having to make a letter. They can erase, like if you missed a little bit, it's really not that big of a deal. But they're not making a bumpy, wobbly letter, but it's giving them the idea of how the letter is written. You want to do another letter?
Yep.
Okay. So which line do you erase first? Hold it with those three, yep. Wait, nope. When we write the letter F, we go down, over, over. Down, down, over. Good job. Good job. This is the little boy who, come here, can I see your fingers for a second? You can come here. This is the little boy who crushed his fingers in the door at church a couple weeks ago. And so they're healing well, but he still doesn't want to use this middle finger too much. So.
And one is growing up.
And yeah, your fingernail's coming back. Hey, Malachi, can I have you? Okay, so Gideon is about to turn 4. So he's like learning his letters and things like that.
And I'm about to turn 6.
Right. And one thing we have been practicing with Malachi is we've been practicing cursive, right? So I want you to use your eraser. And you just erase like this, okay? But I want you to use it and erase like you would be writing that word. He has practiced writing the word act. Sorry, the word in cursive.
Hey, remember?
Go ahead. Nice. And if you don't get it all, it's okay. Hey, Gideon, wait a second. Good job. Up. And then go across. Nice job. Okay, so that's one way you can use erasing. Another way, these are words that Malachi knows. So I'm not going to ask Malachi, I'm going to ask Gideon. Okay? Hey, Gideon, I want you to look at this word right here, okay? That word says frog. Frog. This would be how I could introduce like a spelling lesson. So do you see the word frog?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm going to erase a letter. You're going to close your eyes. I'm going to erase a letter, and then you're going to tell me what the letter is that I erased. Close your eyes. Okay, open your eyes. What letter did I erase?
G.
G. Okay, you ready? Close your eyes. I'm going to erase another letter. Okay.
Oh.
You guessed. Oh, you hadn't even opened your eyes yet. What letter did I erase?
F.
F. Okay, I'm going to erase another letter. Ready? Okay, look. What letter did I erase?
Oh.
Okay, ready? All right. Okay, what did I erase?
Oh.
Oh, okay, can you tell me how to spell that word that we just erased? What was the first letter?
Q.
We're going from the start. What was the first letter?
F.
F. What was the next letter?
R.
R. What was the next letter?
O. G.
G. Now, we're going to start with Malachi with a harder word. Let me think of a harder word for Malachi. Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
This word is a little tricky.
Tricky.
Okay. It's a tricky word. Hold on, I'm gonna erase.
I know.
I'm gonna erase that
I
word.
know.
I know you know how to read that word. What is that word?
What is that word? It's judgment.
Judgment. But you know what? Judgment is a little tricky because usually you'd say judge and there'd be an E here, but in judgment you don't put the E. Okay?
Yeah.
So I need you, hold on.
It is right there.
I need you to close your eyes and I'm gonna erase 2 letters. Okay? Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Still don't look. Okay, open. What letters did I erase?
Oh, you erased 1, 2nd, and 3rd last.
Right, but what letters were they? Can you tell me what letter they were?
E.
E and?
Nothing.
What other letter?
Damn, no.
Judgment. What was the other letter I erased? Hey, what was the other letter I erased? This is real life, guys. Do you remember?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Ready? I'm gonna write these letters back. Can you spell it for me? Can you say all the letters?
Judgment.
Good. I'm going to erase a letter. Close your eyes. Close. Okay, open.
Oh, you did J.
Yep. Okay, close your eyes.
Judgment.
I did it.
Close your eyes. Okay. What did I erase?
Teeth.
Good. Okay, close your eyes.
Judgment.
Okay. What
You.
letter did I erase?
You.
You can't tell him. I erased the U. It's not your turn.
But like just like you
I do that.
erased.
Sometimes it leaves a little mark on the board. Okay.
Not gonna.
Ready? You ready for me to do another one? Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Okay, what letter did I erase?
Oh, you. M.
M. Gideon, I'd like you to go sit on the couch, please.
Jen.
This is very real life for us. It's his turn. He's going to do the rest of his word. Okay, look at all the letters. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to try to write, I'm going to leave these here. Try to write judgment down here. Let's see if you can do it. What was the first letter? I'll help you.
J.
Write it.
I only remember the J and the T and
Okay.
the U.
Okay, well keep going. Write that. J.
M.
Well, then you got the rest of the letters. Go ahead, write the word. With even the missing letters. What did it start with?
How do you write J-U?
Okay, so write it. J-U. So this is just a way to introduce maybe a spelling word, vocabulary words. Okay, what's the next letter?
I know. D-T.
Write it over there. So depending on your child, if you have a little one who's just learning the basics of like CVC words, which would be consonant, vowel, consonant words, like cat or man, you could write cat and then erase the middle letter and see if they could remember what the word was. Or you could write a couple different words and erase their middle letters and then see if they could write the word that you had done. What's the next letter, Malachi?
D-G.
D-G.
So what I put was D-G-M-E-N-T.
Okay, very good. You keep writing that. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to show you is for older kids. And you could do this for like a Bible verse, or you could do it for like a list of states, or the parts of the heart, or what's something else you might study? The battles in the Revolutionary War and the order that they're in. So let's say we were going to do the battles in the Revolutionary War. I don't know these in order, so just here we'll do the Civil War. I know more Civil War fights. So we could say, these aren't going to be in the right order, but we could say Gettysburg, Antietam, Appomattox, so you'd have the different things, and then have them close their eyes, and I erase Gettysburg and see if they can remember what one was in that spot. But Uriah, come here. You're going to help me? He already knows this verse, so this is going to be really easy for him. So I'm going to erase a bunch of words. Ready? Turn around.
And close my eyes.
Close your eyes. Turn around. Okay. Can you fill in all the missing? Go ahead. Put your last letter. He's got to put his last letter. So now Uriah is going to fill in. At this point, I'm not worried about his spelling because we're not doing this as a spelling test. I think that's one thing that can be a trigger for children is if you're, it was a weird word to say, sorry, trigger. But if you're testing them on their remembering a Bible verse and you're really nitpicky with their spelling, they may kind of shut down. Where if when you do this, I know that he wrote beginning here. I know that he knows what word goes there. We're not focused on that right now. There are times that I'll say you need his handwriting, and you need to make sure that you look at how the words are spelled before I erase them. But then there's other times where we're looking more for, like with the Civil War things, Gettysburg, Antietam, and Appomattox are all hard words to spell. So if I was asking Abigail at 10 to put those in order, I'd be more worried that she knew the order, not the spelling of each one, if that makes sense. Because I think sometimes we ask a lot of them, and I'm not saying to like dumb down things for your kids. Let's see. Is that right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Very, very good.
We can do that.
So these are all different ways that you can use the board, but you are erasing. And like I said, if you cut these small and you erase with it grasped between these fingers, you're working on all those muscles that help you write. Hold on. So there we are. Very real life day because we have a doctor's appointment for Samuel's knee later, and everybody's just getting up, finishing all their stuff before we sit down for Bible. But I wanted to get this video made. So if you guys have other ideas of how to use erasing of a whiteboard to make a game or a school challenge for your kids, go ahead and write it in the comments below. We'll see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Bye.
Mom.